Woman don't suffer, lower everybody. Money no like woman, woman no like woman. She no be like water. If woman and woman.
Good afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, Ibadan City. Good afternoon, wherever you're listening to the sound of my voice or whatever you're watching me for. And I want to say, welcome to Joy on Podcast. And today being Wednesday, 26th of August, 2026, I welcome you all for today's episode of Queen's Word. Hello, Queens, and welcome you to Queen's World, a space where every voice matters, purpose is celebrated, and royalty is lived out loud. Yeah, we talk about beauty, praying, business, boldness, and everything in between. A woman is a refined woman because she was made out of man. Whether you're a working mom, a dreamer, or a young queen finding her path so you belongs here. So sit back, tune in, and let's read a purpose and power today. I am your host, Joy Isona. And this is Queen's World, where queens rise and shine. A quote says, a woman with a vision is unstoppable. She believed she could, so she did. As a woman, you are not limited to what you can achieve. Be a go-getter. And we are broadcasting live from the ancient city of Ibadan. And the program is divided into 3 segments. The first segment is Let's Talk It Real, where we talk about open discussions on relationships, self-worth, mental health, quick advice on wellness, fashion, skincare, nutrition, and many more. The second segment of the show is a spotlight story. A story, then we'll talk about a spotlight on a female figure from history to now, today, doing remarkable things. The last but not the least segment on the show is the Queen's Voice. This is where to call and all our viewers online. You'll be able to comment, to send messages, contributing to today's topic of discussion. And I hope you're ready for today, because I'm also ready. And before we dive into the problem properly, so let's check what's really trending. What is trending today? What is in the news? So that's what we're going to be discussing now. So what is in the news today? The NBA, Nigeria Bar Association Conference, Osinbajo Falana demand citizen-centered reforms to strengthen Nigeria judiciary. While in Osun State, Osun attack, tension rises at party trade blames over local government council motor parks. And still concerning the NBA conference, Showore says you are out of your mind. Obi Showore rejects article subsidy plan. And also in the news, police arrests over alleged baby factory in Ogun and 2 of Bogri in Borno State. The NDLEA intensified crackdown on drug black spots in Ogun State. Over 100 shops razed in Orion Market fire incident in Ibadan. or your state. While in entertainment, which I'm going to dwell more on, is how many of us know? Let me sing this song. Load of many colors, my mama made for me. That song. The person who sang the song, then when we grew up and we listened and we loved, I think the story was talking about the story of Joseph. Dolly Parton dies at 80. The beloved American singer passed away after a brief battle with cancer, sparking global tribute from the star like Beyonce and Taylor Swift, even to the president Donald Trump. While in Nigerian entertainment news, 2026 Eddie's nomination, artists for La Omale and Ira Star lead the nomination list for the upcoming ceremony scheduled for October in Toronto. Another tragedy in the Nollywood, Nigeria, mostly particularly the Yoruba. Last week we talked about Taiwo Hassan, popularly known as Ogogo, that he was sick, that the daughter came online to let people know that the father has stage 4 cancer and we're trying to flew him abroad, but this is really finding it difficult to be flew outside the country. That was at last week Wednesday, but it is so not really a thing of not really pleasant, but we have to say it because Nollywood again has lost one prominent, wonderful, credible, and a good actor. Yes, Taiwo Hassan. He died on Sunday. He has been buried yesterday. So may his soul rest in peace, and we pray that this kind of tragedy will come to an end in Nollywood and all over the world. All over the world. So we pray. Another news is that Bella and Javizi, after 3 weeks of wedding, they are out of Nigeria for their what? Honeymoon. By the time they are coming with twins. A lot of people have been asking questions. What's going on? You said you have a bloated tummy, and you have this thing. We all know. I know some people are counting when they get married with this and that. Anyway, it is well. So I want to say welcome. If you are just joining the program, welcome to Joy on Podcast. And that is what we have in the news. Now let's move to today's business properly. So what are we doing today? What is the topic of discussion for today? The topic of discussion for today, before we dive into it, it has been a lot of topic, and there was an incident that happened that got that word so trendy that people begin to reason. A lot of people were just giving their reason, and it's a lot of meaning to it. Now we want to discuss it, and I want every one of us viewers online to please contribute to today's topic of discussion. And before I go into the topic of discussion, please let me just listen to this song. Let me play the song. Ọ̀làjúdé la wá gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé la wá gbàgbé àṣà ìbílẹ̀ wa. Civilization ló já gbàgbé gbogbo kàdá ìbá. Ọ̀làjúdé la wá gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé la wá gbàgbé àṣà ìbílẹ̀ wa. Civilization ló já gbàgbé gbogbo kàdá ìbá. Nínú àṣà ìdílé ṣáná máa ń pè kàn ó nípa lọ́mọ.
ìfàlọ́mọ ló túmọ̀ sí tàn bá bímọ tuntun ló máa jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ àlè sọ́mọ wọn kọ́ wọ́n á bòmí sórí ìbòmí bá ti ń kọ́ wọ́n á gbọ́mọ sí rẹ̀ ìbòmí yẹn máa kàn lé.
I hope listening to this song by Saheed Osupa. The song says Olajude. Olajude means civilization. And this is taking us to the topic of discussion for today. This song will cue us in. I think a lot of people begin to reason, where are we going today? Yes. Olajude ati gbagbe àṣà ìbílẹ̀ wa àbí. Now we want to talk. Now the topic of today says the African way of respect versus modern way of respect. That is today's topic. And let me give a definition before I raise the issue that brings us here today that we need to discuss, and I want everyone to contribute to today's topic of discussion. What is respect? Respect is the art of showing honor, value, consideration, and good manners towards another person, regardless of age, position, background, or status. In African society, respect has traditionally been strongly connected to age. Let's get that. Connected to age, wisdom, family, community, authority, culture, and social responsibility. Modern society, however, often places greater emphasis on individual freedom, equality, and personal boundary, self-expression. The African way of respect. Traditional African respect includes greeting elders and people appropriately, using respect titles such as sir, uncle, aunt, chief, mama, or baba. Listen when elders are speaking, seeking advice and blessing from older people, showing respect to parents, teachers, pastors, leaders, and community leaders, avoiding insulting or speaking harshly to others, helping older one and caring for the family members, respecting family and community tradition, showing hospitality to visitors, understanding that age often comes with experience and wisdom. Bible also has something to say concerning this. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man. That is the scripture. Leviticus 19 verse 32. So now let's talk about, I've talked about the African way of respect. Now let's talk about the modern way of respect. Modern respect is increasingly based on mutual respect and equality. A younger person respects an older person while still expressing different opinion. Modern respect may involve respecting people's personal boundaries, allowing people to express their opinion, respecting personal boundaries, treating men and women with equal dignities, respecting different lifestyles and backgrounds, listening to young people's idea. I'm talking about the modern way of respect. Correcting someone respectfully, regardless of the age, respecting privacy and personal decision, respecting abuse simply because someone is older or holds a position of authority. Modern respect therefore says, I respect you, but I also expect you to respect me. Now let's me raise the topic, the kind of scenario that happens that led us to today's topic of discussion, which is African way of respecting of respect and modern way the way we show respect to anyone, irrespective of their age, to anyone, most especially our elders, those who are older than us. And in today's topic, I've explained the African way, the style of respect, and modern way. Now, let's talk about the scenario of what happened with the chairman of United Bank of Nations, that's UBA, Mr. Tony Elumelu, and a very young girl. That lady wants to ask question, and the lady said, "Good morning, Tony." And Mr. Tony said, "Hello." You said, "Good morning, Tony." "Oh, don't address me as Tony. You can call me Mr. Tony, or you, sir." And which that video clip caused a lot of goes on social media. Now the question is that a lot of people have their own views. Some says there's a nature of the place of the organization you work with, that there's nothing like Mr. Brother, sister. You address each other with your first name, and that is their policy. And some said, irrespective of your own organization policy, respect to the headers is very, very paramount. You don't need to be told, you need to inculcate that in your what? In your communication with elders. And a lot of people have their views. A lot of people begin to call that girl out. She was not well trained. I saw a lot of comments. She's not well trained. This and that. So. And I've just given an example that there's some organizations you work with that their policy is that you address each other with your name, not using ma, sa. Now, it now depends on you as a worker, someone who is working in that organization, to know how to manage it. I've once fallen victim of that. That I work in an organization that they address themselves with their first name. Tolu, Tayo, Dupe, Funke. That's how they address, and they didn't see it as nothing because it is the policy of the organization. Now someone is outside there, a whole chairman of UB, and I know that lady when she was asking question, she was not asking the question just to show maybe she have that kind of audacity. I'm just saying audacity. No. Maybe where she worked, that's how they address themselves. But where she got it wrong was that, irrespective of the policy of your organization, when you get to any place, even to your boss, can you address your CEO and call him name? Someone like Azao, because they ask to call you, not say Tony Azao. Wrong. That is where I faulted that. Should have used sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Tony. Fine. I think that one is still So calling a old grown-up man Tony, I will look somehow now. I think that's where she got it wrong. And eventually everything had been resolved, but people are still dragging now. So my own question for today is that, what about, we are talking about this girl now, using her as a case study. What about a case that a child who was born in Nigeria, maybe few months in Nigeria and was taken outside the country, and the child grew up there, teenager coming back to Nigeria, and they begin to call grandma Felicia. And I said, Felicia, good morning, how are you? Is it not happening? Yes, it's happening. So what will you do to the child? Will you break the child's head? Those are, when they go, the environment they grow up and the kind of company they have most time influence some of our children. I've seen the cases that someone who was in Nigeria that was so respectful, when they go outside there, by the time they come back, they respect me. Calling your grandma, Felicia, good morning, how are you? I hope you slept well. You know that it sounds so hard. This is Africa. There must be a kind of respect in everything you do, irrespective, I said it, irrespective of your organization policy, saying you should call yourself name. Please, I'm using sir. Mer is very, very good in addressing, irrespective either the person is your senior, your superior, or not. It doesn't take anything from you, because African man, African being, we are raised with this kind of respect, how to respect others. Anyhow, you just have to show this kind of respect. And what are the difference between the African traditional respect, the modern respect? Strong emphasizes on age, strong emphasis on equality. Elders are highly honored. Everyone is expected to be respected. You need, no matter how little, either you are just, everyone need to be respected. I've also seen a situation that maybe you walk in an organization, or you are just passing by, maybe you may go to anywhere, and the person who is greeting you, was older than you, and the person say, "Man, good morning, ma'am. What will you do?" And she's older. You not say, "Oh, good morning, Rolake. I will give you a knock on your head, and your head is be very sweet." So that's respect is reciprocal. So you need to show respect, irrespective of any policy, irrespective of anything telling you. So far you are an African, please carry on for head. And that is what we do not value. We think maybe due to civilization, we are Gen Zs, you are so exposed, it's a modern way of life. So now you are, when you are up there, do like when you are in Rome, behave like Roman. Now you are in Africa, behave like someone who is well trained. In respect, I don't know, as in some people have God, so you can call you grown up man who is old enough to be your father. Name. Anyway, community come first. Individual rights and churches are emphasized. Titles and greetings are very, very important. Titles and greetings are very important. I know if you were to interview a king as a journalist, or anyone, maybe just when maybe you are together and those people who are there are royal fathers, I know you can't by any means call them by their name. Or possible. Or you just say, you can't do that. So that respect thing, it should be a thing that you need to inculcate. Let it be your lifestyle. Don't need to be told, even when it's not needed. Happen to situation that someone who is more, maybe the person who is a king there, just 22 years old, and you will see the chiefs walking with him in the palace. What did they do? Why won't they begin to defend their he's very young boy? Is it because that is the standard? Respect everybody, irrespective of their position. You don't need to know them, know everything about them before you begin to show respect. But some, maybe due to familiarities, maybe workplace, let me use the common word, see finish. And you don't see me finish. You don't see me finish. There's other kind of, no, when it is between husband and wife, when you are married, or when you are courtship, and your spouse is calling you, sister, I know you, I mean you watching me, you will not allow that. Call me by my name, or you call me pet name when you are married, or even relation in courtship. Yes, yes. Now, but that does not mean that we shouldn't respect ourselves. But when you see couple joking, calling themselves first name, I think it's very common among those. I will use the name of some of the name of the tribe, you now know those people were. Ebuka, Chioma baby, he's calling his wife. Chibuzo is calling his husband. So that one is between two mature person, and that is how they call themselves. So you don't need to interfere. That's not what we are talking about now. But be respectful in respect everyone. And I mean, there's something I'm laying emphasis on is that irrespective of the policy of where you walk in, please add respect. You can't call Mr. Okay, sir. I think that one is good. Ma'am, that one is better. In the Christendom, what do we address ourselves? Brother, sister. The way some people use the brother, say you will be tired. Brother, sister. Some people sister Joy, sister. God, I know it is well. So I think respect is reciprocal, and showing respect is very, very important. You don't feel too big. Don't think you have traveled all wide. And you know the funniest part is that I said it, when you are in Rome, behave like a Roman. You may have the opportunity to travel abroad, to hold an interview. And the funniest part is that the person you were about to interview is someone who is very notable, someone who everybody knows very well. And you address this person. Let me use a sample like now. You want to interview someone. Let me use Elon Musk. And you just sit down. The next thing you just saying, Elon, good morning. Now they side they no cantam. And we say, hey, how are you, Alice? How was your day? So concerning, they will start their interview conversation, and that is all. Now you are in Nigeria, Africa. Even when Elon Musk come here, you go even show him respect, because we're in Africa, and that is what they love about us. Being in Africa, we have what? Respect. We have respect for ourselves. We respect our culture. We have dignity. And how do social media itself have influenced this that affects our mode of showing respect to ourselves? The dangers that comes when positive modern values are mixed with disrespect, excessive individualism, rejection, and of good cultural values. 1, loss of respect for others. You know, it's so funny when we are talking about respect. Have you been to a football house before where they show football? I had one experience. I think that year there's there's 2 clubs that were playing. Is it Barcelona, one other club? So I just went. That was my first time in a football view center. So I sat down at the back. As a lady, they not collect money from me. I don't know, maybe they're still doing that now, but I went there with a friend. I sat down. I just want to know what's going on. I think I was asked to search for news. So I now sat down there just to make sure that I get, and I sat down. The next thing, I just heard, Annie, I will say, I think they were speaking in Yoruba. So I'm going to say in the Yoruba. I'm interpreting it in English. Kilo man share. The boy was a teenager looking at a matured man looking at him and say, Kilo man share. Alori you pay. As in, when I look at the direction, I was saying, are they acting drama or is this thing for real? And the man look at the boy. Got on, so make sense. Show more yeta fira. I was looking at the someone who's not as how when you want to see level of disrespect, just go to a view center. You see an old man, a teenager abusing an old man, all the name of football. And now you will come out and you expect that boy to respect you. I beg, let's start giving ourselves respect. this respect or this showing respect of a thing is far beyond what we are thinking. All in the name because you're a lover of ball, you are the next thing you see the kind of they don't respect us how insult. That day I was shocked. And I said, you saying I saw that they do for you, all is well. Really, I was ashamed. And to them, it means nothing. This one is not in outside countries. I'm talking about Nigeria here. A lot of way that people disrespect people, but some it is fun. They didn't count it as well. But there's something I want to let you know. Irrespective of anything, everyone deserves respect. Forget it. Everyone deserves respect. If a whole CEO of a company begin to respect his subordinate or his staff, sir, ma. So who are you, I beg? Ordinary staff. So please, let's inculcate that lifestyle of being respectful, and let's respect everyone, irrespective of their age. Please respect them. Let's show respect to others and to everyone that we come across. Let's do what? Let's show respect for them and to them. And also, you don't need to shout for respect. When you respect people, people will respect you. You don't need to begin to command it. When you respect you, easily people will find it easy to respect you. No matter what they will you just see them showing you respect no matter what. And another thing, that deadline in traditional greeting, before, if they want to greet, now when you greet, then while growing up, when they want to greet your parents, when you want to greet your parents, the next thing when you wake up, the first person you greet, even before you say prayer, is your parents. You good morning, the lady will kneel down. As a Yoruba traditional culture, you kneel down as a lady, and as a male child, you do what? You prostrate. For the Igbos, you bow. There are diverse ways of greeting, as in that greeting is there. But now these children of nowadays, some will wake up like this. Mommy, I am hungry. That is good morning. Daddy, I want to eat biscuits. That is how to say good morning. Is it those children? So this respect of a thing, when they say charity begins at home, really let it start from home. Some people will just wake up and look at their father and their mother and just walk away. Go and turn on the TV, start watching cartoon. They don't care less. Then it's so disheartening that you as a parent, you are the one calling your child calling their attention to greet you. You don't try that in our days. As how you don't hear what you hear what igbarun, iforun, ifoti, igbarun, all those kind of ba on your head goes straight. That you as a parent, you are the one calling your child to greet you. You are awake, and the next thing is that Daniel, won't you greet me? My daddy. Cecilia, won't you greet me? Good morning, mom. They are not kneeling down. They are still stretching their way. Good morning. And you must sing. A change. You don't try that. Where we are growing, Azal. You are at home. Your father is far away, and you just sight him. Where you are, sighting from afar, you are shivering. God, may God help us. A lot of things. We think it's civilization, right? Modernization. Let me tell you, don't remove that respect. It is so funny that someone did a comedy skit concerning showing respect of a thing. And it was so funny. It's about when this issue of this lady calling, addressing Mr. Tony Lumelo, Tony. So one Nigerian comedian did a comedy skit, very funny. And what was he saying? As he want to pronounce it, in the name of Jesus. Oh, brother Jesus. In the name of brother Jesus. That is so funny.
ká tó máa lókù kí n
It sounds funny, but it's not funny. Just imagine. Even the Jesus who came to die for our sins, because his name is so powerful, you are doing his name Jesus because his name is powerful. He's the only one that have other names that you have. He's only one to tell you that that name is so unique.
òrùn náà fi ń ká
And you, ordinary pastor, you are just ordained. Everybody must bow before you. As how? And you know the way some people command respect, imagine you just a what they call it, a shepherd over a sheep.
tó di pọ́kó di
You are now telling who has given you, who make you a shepherd over the sheep, telling the person, no, you don't do that. There's some way you don't need to command respect. Really, if you are humble and you're respectful, definitely people will respect you. You don't need to chase. You don't need to chase people. You don't need to pursue people. Because, don't you see me? Don't you see I am the CEO? Don't you see I am the general overseer? Don't you see I am the so? You don't need to do that. If you are doing that, man, nobody will respect you. They will just pretend to respect you. Forget when you are out. Forget. You know the funniest part is that you tell me if you have not done that before. Some of us, when you see maybe some of our superior, when we see them, we address them, sir, Mister. But when we want to talk about, when we want to gossip about them, what do? You mention their first name, even their father's name. They will not know. They don't know now. You know yourself. You know yourself. So just to
ó tó di pọ́ká
cut the long story short, respect should be revoked, but it's better never disappear. We can embrace modernity, yes, I said it earlier, without abandoning the values that make us African. We are Africans, are woo. Yes.
olùlàfín
So respect is reciprocal, respect everyone.
àlólù
No matter, I'm saying this, no matter the policy of your place of work, please add some value. Don't forget that you have this African blood. And it's so funny that when you see some of our people outside there, some of them are very respectful, and those people, they love them the way they are. So why will you now? You are still here. You are showing us. So please. So that's what take us to the next segment, which is our spotlight story. And who are we celebrating today?
òṣùpá ló fi ń kájọ ń gbà
Who are we celebrating today? The celebrity we are celebrating today.
I don't know when I'm coming back. I'll be gone for.
ready girl dem there.
So the person we are celebrating, no other person than this wonderful actress, Funke Akindele. Her name is Olufunke Ayotunde Akindele. She was born August 24, 1977 in Ikorodu, Lagos State. Nigeria is celebrated. Nigeria actress, film actor, producer, and director, and entrepreneur. She's a popular actress known as Jennifer, after the icon character that she portrayed in Jennifer, Jennifer Diary. She studied mass communication at Moshood Abiola. She studied mass communication at Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, later obtained a law degree from the University of Lagos. Her acting career began in 1990s, and she gained early recognition through television series I Need to Know, where she played the character of BC. She earned an African Movie Academic Award of the Best Actress in the Leading Role in 2009. She later became known for her production shots at Jennifer Diary. For those of you who are learning how to speak English, Jennifer is more by day, all those English, for those of you who have it. And Omogeto, the saga, the battle on the Booker Street, and the Tribe Called Judah. Very interesting. And beyond acting, Funke Akile is a successful filmmaker who has helped promote young talent through initiatives associated with Jennifer Foundation, and she has also been involved in Nigerian politics and continues to be one of the most influential figures in Nollywood. Funke's stories is one of the determination, resilience, creativity, and success making for her inspiration to many young Nigerians and aspiring entertainers. We are celebrating you, Mama. 2 days ago was a birthday, and we say God bless you. And there's something unique about this Mama. When you don't see her for a while, you know she's very busy. And when she bounce back like this, lately, as a social media handle, we have been seeing a lot of videos, content about that movie coming to the cinema, and those one coming on YouTube. That woman, she's resilient. As in, she have this kind of resilient spirit. She's ever ready and very creative. We love you. We want to say happy birthday. We are celebrating you. And to everyone who have been part of the show, I want to say thank you, Your Excellency, and our distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I would like to draw the curtain for today, but before I go, I would like to say a thank you to our friends online for being part of today's episode on Queen's Word, and to all the queens in the world, of course. I want to say a big thank you to all the Joy Podcast crew for making today a success. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Please share this podcast to all your friends and loved ones. Be a blessing to them. Today we talk about respect, modern way and African way of respect. So be a blessing to them. Share, and please stay safe. Stay hygiene, stay hydrated, stay beautiful always till I come your way. I am Isona. Take care of yourself, and please take care of each other.
Trendybeats.com.